Hey, well, good morning. This is the old Sauk River Trail, and it's a nifty little trail through the forest outside of the town of Darrington, and a cool little place for a hike. So come on along, let's take a look. And right off the bat, it's just so beautiful, so nice to be in here in the forest. Brisk, cool morning like this. It's about 41 degrees. Super foggy when I left my house this morning, but it looks like it's going to clear up a little bit, and maybe we'll get some little shafts of sunlight filtering down through all these trees here. So if you ever had a chance to play a little game with us when we were out camping called story discs. They were little round discs cut out of vine maple that had pictures on them, and you'd flip over your disc and then you'd tell a story based on what the little pictures were. Well, those discs actually came from this forest, and they came from vine maple trees just like this. And I don't know, a decade ago or so, I was up here and snagged a couple little pieces and then took them home and sawed them all up and started the game of story discs. Hopefully you can play that again with us sometime. Of course, if you're one of my tree-hugging buddies and you think, man, why would you cut a piece of wood out of this forest? Well, as you can see, there's about 1 billion of them, and they grow back really fast, so not to worry. Check this beauty out. Here's a little peekaboo view of the river. I'm going to take a side trail in a little bit that's going to head down towards the river, and we'll try a little slow motion photography and other fun stuff. Still got a little bit of fog socked in on the cloud base up there. Wow. So I promised myself on this little hike I'm not going to do anything that looks sketchy. And, you know, that looks a little sketchy. When you come here in the summertime, that water is so much lower that there's a gravel bar accessible all the way along here. So I'm going to hike along a little bit further and see if I can find some better access to the river. Yeah. Perfect. A little tart, but good. That's the moving river there. So the trick here is to just examine every single one of those trees and look for the odd bald eagle sitting up there. There's a giant spruce tree, fir tree of some kind growing out of its old stump. And you can see this old stump here is part of the old growth forest. And way back in the day, the loggers would cut these notches in there, and then those notches would insert a springboard in there, and they'd stand on that. And by standing on that, it allowed them to get up above the roots and debris and cut the tree down where it wasn't quite so thick and gnarly. There's a little Northwest forest history for you.
slow-mo picture in our processing. Let's see what we got. Well, that's it from the old Sauk River Trail. Thanks for watching. Check you next time.